You want to feel like you can have a tangible way to give back, to fix it, to get involved. Would you have any advice for those of us that may not be as intimately connected to the issue, but feel passionately about impacting it in our communities?
Is really, it's at that local level with some of the nonprofits that are there that are trying to meet people where they're at. There's people that go to work every day paying my rent or I pay my mortgage, whichever that is, but they can't put food on the table. And so there are nonprofits out there that say, okay, we can meet that need. It's getting involved with those types of services, and I think that makes a difference. And it's not even just food. It could be any aspect. And sometimes even if it's dealing with people who are unhoused or chronically homeless, it's going out and something as simple as feeding a meal or volunteering to unpack some of the donation. That makes a difference in people's lives. From an advocacy perspective, I think part of it is it's understanding or trying our best to understand what those issues are. Going to our city council meetings or whatever that local structure is for where you live, and being a part of those discussions, raising the issue that hey, we have people in our community that are suffering. How can we help? Being homeless is not a crime. Again, life just happens to people. Nobody chooses to be homeless. Something has happened in their life to bring them to that point. So sometimes we're that voice, being that voice, just as an individual, and saying, I see the same person every evening. What can we do? Can we use the vacant retail store? Sometimes there's a lot. Can we use that place? What are those options that we can provide as a community support to people? That is where it starts. It's helping, and it's being that voice. Sometimes it's educating our elected officials to say, this is what we're seeing. We can't build because our zoning laws don't allow us to build, or they limit us in this way. These are our ideas on how to fix that. That is how, at the individual level, you can do that.